It's Valentine's Day, and if you're not with your significant other, then you're probably going to spend the day alone. But that's okay, because I promise you, no matter how alone you may feel, you will never feel as alone as Yamcha feels. Let's talk about Toriyama's statement on the fate of Yamcha when it comes to his heart. If you like anime and you've already got a Crunchyroll account, switch over to Verve, where the Crunchyroll account can become integrated into the system and you can watch anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online, SSS Gridman. Plus, in addition to that, you have access to all the channels included in Verve, including Boomerang for old cartoons, Nick Splat, Nerdist, High Dive for more anime, Shudder for horror movies. You get so much with Verve. Just try it out for free. The link is down below. 30 free days. vrv.co/geekdom. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that I am a fan of Yamcha. I love Yamcha and Dragon Ball, and I love the Dragon Garo Lee manga side story about Yamcha. So I don't want it to feel the wrath from any Yamcha fans, alright? Because I like Yamcha too, don't get me wrong. This video is going to be about Toriyama's official statements on Yamcha's future as a bachelor post-relationship with Bulma, which unfortunately does not turn out to be the best life for hopeless romantic people. So, it's implied in Dragon Ball that the reason why Bulma wound up breaking up with Yamcha is because he was not loyal to her. Now, it's not stated that he actually cheated or anything like that, but she pretty much says that he was a bit of a playboy. And as a result of that, she moved on and wound up hooking up with Vegeta, and they got married and they had children, and well, you know what happens. So, when it comes to Yamcha, Toriyama does give some insight in the Kanzenban guidebook Dragon Ball Forever, where he is asked if Yamcha was able to find a girlfriend, talking about the bad luck he had with women, and Toriyama replies back by saying he'll always be like that, laughs. Now, this was not the end. Toriyama, many years later, during the hype for Battle of Gods in 2013, was asked more questions about the fate of Yamcha and other characters. Kendo Kobayashi from Fuji TV asked for what the ultimate fate of Yamcha is, and Toriyama responded with this, and I quote, "Like you, Ken Koba, he has the dilemma of loving women but not being good around them, so he's still wandering blindly in search of the ideal partner he won't be nervous around." Now, I find that funny that he's sitting there and he's burying Ken Koba, saying, well, you love women but you're not good around them publicly. Toriyama is a great, great troll. Anyways, he's saying that Yamcha is still nervous, which somewhat contradicts Yamcha being a playboy, because if he's a playboy, why would he be nervous around women? Again, this is a weird story, but nonetheless, Toriyama continues by saying he's worked in a host club, but because of his nervousness, it didn't go well and he was fired. Now, this is some very interesting information about what happened to Yamcha after the Dragon Ball manga, or at least during the time of Battle of Gods shortly before that. Now, if you're wondering what a host club or a hostess club is, this is something that is part of the night entertainment, the nightlife of Eastern Asian countries. So basically, you have a club that has a lot of women dressed in very provocative outfits, serving drinks to men, usually after they get off of work. In Japan, these are called kiabakura, or kiabare, like a cabaret. That's pretty much what it is. Now, these aren't exactly strip clubs from my research. They don't get naked or anything, but I'm sure that those are definitely out there, but I don't think Toriyama was implying that Yamcha worked in one of those. Now, moving on, he goes on to say his livelihood is mainly working together with Puar as a freelance bodyguard. So Yamcha became a bodyguard, but he occasionally goes to Tenshinhan's to help with the farm as well. So that is the follow-up story. That is the fate of Yamcha. Will Yamcha ever get a girlfriend after Bulma? That remains to be seen, but hopefully, for the Yamcha fans out there, Toriyama will write something in the future of Dragon Ball where Yamcha ends up being happy. That's it for this very unusual quickie that I never thought I would do, but I feel like it's fun to share this information, the fate of Yamcha. But you know what? At least he's the guy who took Bulma's virginity, I assume. And don't forget, Bulma took Vegeta's when he was in his 30s. That's interesting. Anyways, that's the end of this very weird video. I'll talk to y'all soon. But hey, I had fun.